gonna play a tune called
La Cucaracha. Hello, audience, gentlemen's woman, transgender, LGBTQ community.
Wow.
Oh,
We don't discriminate here in Lifting Out Loud.
I can't hear myself.
Hold on.
I can't hear myself.
Now I can hear that sexy voice.
Welcome to episode 42. I'm too loud right now, dude. Can you lower my volume, please?
No. Which?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's
Welcome to episode 42 of Lifting Out Loud.
good. We back after a week off.
Yeah.
This is your boy, David,
Yeah. David.
a.k.a. the yellowest of sardines. Yes.
All right.
All right. That was a
Thank you for the energy.
Yes.
that was a terrible intro, but
Wow,
okay. Brandon, a.k.a. King of Spotting, a.k.a. Rap God, a.k.a. Chalk Poppy.
AKA. Dude, I don't know what's happening right now.
Can you go ahead?
Better
Ah.
fucking stop.
Can you go ahead and just
We
introduce
take a
yourself?
week off and shit hits the fan.
Can you please just
Dude.
introduce yourself?
You're like that fucking. You're like that little bratty ass kid that your fucking cousin brings over, or your aunt or somebody. You're like you're fucking ready
Linda, listen, Linda.
You're ready to
Linda.
fuck him up on site every
Introduce
time
your
you see him
goddamn
at a
self,
family
please.
party, bro. You're that guy. You're that fucking guy, dude.
Arturo,
Anyways,
Juanita's son.
this is the first of many episodes brought to you by
Oh,
McDonald's.
Old
But,
school
breaking the news already.
Old School Iron Modesto. We'll just leave it at that.
So before we get this episode started, I just want to say, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button in whatever feed that you're doing, please do so. Post, please repost.
Share it.
Share.
Follow us
Tell a
on
friend.
IG. Tell your friend. Tell your dog. Tell your mom.
Tell your buddy.
Yeah. Tell your buddies.
Yeah. So we just want to make this clear in the very beginning. We appreciate you. We love you. If you were here, I would make you a burrito.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yep.
nice.
Wow. And you won't even make us burritos. Thanks.
Yes. Okay. Well, this episode is gonna be deep into powerlifting.
Deep, yes.
So if you're not
We
into
got
it,
a lot of information.
if you're not into it, just share with your friends and then just
If you're not into it, still listen
share
to it.
Bill Cosby sweater.
You're gonna.
Episode 2.
Go ahead and revert back to episode
Episode
2
2
of Bill Cosby sweater.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
You want to do the announcement?
No. We'll just leave it at that.
Get the hell out of here.
No.
Everyone already knows.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Kind of.
No, they don't.
Who doesn't know?
Kind of. I don't know. There might be some people that don't know.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Opening March 23rd. Old School Iron Modesto.
Let's go.
Check it out.
Formerly Stanislaus.
Formerly
Strength.
Stanislaus Strength. We had them on the podcast a while ago.
Yep.
We'll have
They
to do it
made
again. But yeah.
a big decision, and we all feel it was probably the best decision. So
For what?
them.
Oh.
We agree.
Well, it don't matter
We
what.
agree with
like
their
the move.
decision.
It don't matter what we feel.
Oh well, I'm just saying because if I didn't like it, then I wouldn't go. So that's
well, we
what I'm
didn't know.
saying.
We signed up and we didn't know.
Well,
Well,
either way, you
I
don't have
mean,
to go.
yeah.
You still pay.
We already paid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, real quick. So I was thinking about this earlier. Before we get into all this powerlifting, power shitting stuff.
oh,
So I was pooping before you showed up, right?
God.
Shut the fuck up.
perfect.
Let me do this.
Perfect time to
God.
reflect.
Is it common to eat while you poop?
Fucking no.
I used to do that as a kid.
No,
Dude, I do that all the time.
Not gonna
it's
lie.
just so much more efficient. So I'm just going to say.
I mean,
It's so
Okay.
much more efficient.
Okay.
Dude, why do I got to wait till I fucking empty myself to fucking re-up myself?
You can just Dude, okay,
You know what I'm
it's the
saying?
same thing as
It's like osmosis,
No,
bro.
okay.
You know what I mean? It's science.
It's the same thing as letting your car run at the gas station and you're
Yep,
filling
exactly.
it up. It's the same thing,
Exactly.
right?
It's not.
No,
Exactly.
no, it's the same thing.
You taste like 30% of your taste is your like nose. You're tasting your own shit.
When you brush your teeth, you're brushing your teeth with your own shit. Newsflash, buddy.
Yeah, but I'm not swallowing the toothpaste.
You are. It's
Brandon, are you
fucking-
swallowing the toothpaste?
I don't swallow it whole, but I'm sure some it does go down the pipe.
Yeah, but I'm saying that
That's why
he's
some people
basically
have shit breath.
well, that
You know what I'm saying?
and gingivitis is a real
Whoa.
disease.
Yeah.
Stop eating ass. and,
Halitosis,
well,
motherfucker.
I mean, you're not a damn cow, all right? You don't need
Dude.
to eat 14 hours of the cows and like animals that graze it. They need to eat while they shit because they can't digest enough of that shit. Okay, you don't need to do the same. Okay?
oh, he's
Well, I
dropping
do,
some
though.
biology science
Yeah.
on you.
all right, you ain't got no fucking 2-chamber stomach. You don't need to be eating while you're taking a shit.
Dude, okay, so
How
check this
busy
out.
are you?
Here's a scenario. Here's your scenario. You're waiting outside. I'm pooping.
I
Then
know.
You have to wait for me to eat, and then we were going to do this. No. I eat, poop, same time. You come in, then we start this even sooner.
Oh yeah, like it takes
There's
you
nothing
forever.
wrong with that.
It
I got
takes
no
you
problem with
forever to eat 2 eggs from Starbucks.
I didn't. Actually, I got them at Costco. They're fucking huge.
Your meals consist of what I've seen
Eggs.
for your pre-workout meals are little protein, little
Yeah.
cuppy poos,
Yeah.
and a Starbucks. You don't need to eat that in the bathroom.
Dude, I do.
I know you do.
It's more efficient.
You do
There's
that.
nothing wrong
Plus,
with
then
that.
I don't have to share with anybody.
Do
You know
that at
what I
work.
mean? Dude, nobody's coming in here. Oh, dude, let me try that. No.
Dude,
Dude, this is
Tell
shit on
Ted
it.
to feed you in the
I'll just
fucking.
Swirl it around the air. Dude, now it has shit on it. Now you
Oh.
can't have it.
Do you want some shit yogurt? Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you guys ever poop next to your coworker and you know it's them because of their shoes?
Oh, 100%.
Oh.
Well, I don't shit next to them. I go into like an executive
but-
bathroom and then I fucking just go in there.
Like,
You
dude,
know what I'm saying?
it makes me feel
The
uncomfortable.
ones in the offices.
Well, this is what I do though. When I see somebody that I do know that's in there
Yeah,
and it fucking reeks,
yeah.
I always yell, "Eat some vegetables!"
But
Courtesy flush. or
Dude, it's
something,
weird,
man.
and
Come on.
the last thing I want to do is poop next to my boss, man. When you
Yeah,
gotta
that's
go,
weird.
sometimes you gotta go.
Yeah, that's weird.
What's even
No,
more?
no, okay. The worst thing is when you're pooping and you come out of the stall at the same time.
Yes, don't do that.
I
You know what I'm saying?
legit
Like you
wait
come
till
out of the
everybody
stall,
leaves.
you know, like you come out of the stall and then you look and you make direct eye contact
Yeah.
and you're like, well,
Well, yeah.
this is awkward.
It's like you almost fucked, but you didn't.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
There's this new guy at my work, right? And then I go to the bathroom a decent amount of time because I drink a lot of water.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Do you have like a
me
schedule?
too.
I don't have a schedule, but I just it goes. I
Yeah.
go often. I
Yeah.
think feel like because I down like at least one bottle. Like when I drink, it's not like I take a sip. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Right,
downing.
right,
I'm downing
right.
a water
Same
bottle.
thing with me. Same
Yeah.
thing with me.
Yeah, me too.
So
I
it,
piss
it-
like every hour.
yeah. So
Especially like getting close to meat preps, dude, or like cutting time.
yeah.
I drink way more water and it sucks. I piss every hour.
Mhm.
And for me, it's almost on a dot. Like as soon as I drink it, 20 minutes later, it's
Yeah.
like
Yep.
I gotta go.
Oh.
But
Yep.
there was this new
She's
guy.
diabetic. But
Yeah, yeah, that might be that too. I'm like I'm getting scared of that
Keep going before you start getting all
every 20
schizophrenic
minutes.
on my
I
ass.
know.
Yeah. But there's this new guy, and then like I'm like, why the fuck is he waiting? Like he's waiting outside, right? Then I go pee, and I realize that the whole stall is like taken up. But he has to poop so bad that he's waiting.
Oh wow.
Like he looks like
God
concerned,
damn.
and I've seen him do
He
this
looks
twice.
concerned.
So like,
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just like, oh shit.
you just gotta pick a different schedule, man. Like hold it for another 2-3 hours.
Is
Your
there-
schedule is
is
gonna
there-
change.
Oh, dude. You ever done that? You ever fucking like when you know it's not gonna be a lot, but it's like kind of bubbly.
Mm.
You're like,
Oh,
I'm
Yep.
gonna hold this.
yes.
One.
Yep.
I'm gonna hold this in.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
And then later it it doubles. You know.
You
what I
ever
mean?
try to reset your schedule?
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
I try to reset it sometimes. Sometimes you get busy. Sometimes I get busy with work, and I'm like, 7:30 passed.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
ladies are cleaning the bathroom. I can't go in.
Oh, dude, I
Yeah.
hate that, man.
Mhm.
When you're going, when you're like, oh shit, I got to piss so bad.
Yeah.
You're fucking walking over there
Yeah.
doing a dance, and then you come up there and they got the caution
Yep.
tape around it because the
Yeah.
ladies are cleaned, and
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah. But yeah, like when you need to poop, that's when it's good. You know what I'm saying? I need to take a shit now. The shit is good.
Right.
Right?
Yes,
If you
yes.
wait another hour or two, it condenses.
Right.
And it's not It's
You get
not fun.
constipated,
yeah.
but
You look
okay.
at the bowl and you're just like, man, I know I ate more than this. Like it condenses. Like
fucking packed together, huh?
it's like a fat guy and like a skinny guy. They weigh the same, but the fat guy just is more satisfying.
It's
Right. All right. Well.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
God damn, yeah. Okay.
God damn it.
Or you wait long enough
Yeah.
that your first meal and your second meal they came together.
They
So the
combined,
first
yeah,
one
yeah.
is smooth and the second one's like, oh, it's not fully there yet.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
So you got to push extra hard for that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
We good?
We're good. We're done.
We're done with the
I
poop
mean,
talk. We good?
I think we're good.
All right.
Let's get on to
okay.
Brandon's meat.
Okay. Well, first of all, before we get into all the analytics of this, I just want to give a couple shout outs to especially these two sitting next to this table. They were with me the whole time and before that. So all these past prior meets, I've always had these two guys with me, and I mean,
Maybe not prior meats, but the last maybe 3.
Well, okay,
Me, all
prior
the time.
meets.
Yeah.
Prior meets. Well, David, he's only been with us for I don't know. How long have you been with us, David?
Maybe a year and a half.
Year and a half, 2 years. Okay.
Year and a half.
Yeah, something like that. So like the past probably 3 meets.
2 almost, probably.
Probably like the past 3
Maybe.
meets. David's been with us, training with us. So I just wanna give a quick shout out to him for being there. Basically every day, being a nice little Asian and
You're welcome, buddy.
giving us nice motivational speeches. And then my boy Martin over here, he's been with me since day one. So I just want to give some nice little shout out and love to this guy. I let him take over my programming, and honestly, it was the best damn decision I ever made. So
Thank you, sir.
just want to give a nice little shout out to him, and a nice shout out to Sonder, the other owner of now Old School Iron Modesto. It was my first time competing alongside him, and it was great, man. He's a high energy type guy, and he's always fun. Always keeps the mood real mellow. So it was perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So shout out to you, Sonder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Sonny for lifting out of his goddamn mind.
I know. Fucking sad. Okay, anyway.
That was actually a very fun meet if it was a little bit shorter.
Dude, if it was,
If it was shorter, it would have been
yes.
so
if it was
nice.
a well-ran
Yes.
meet, it would have been great.
Yeah.
It would have been great.
Yeah. And
Well,
if
the
they had,
overall meet itself, I thought was good,
yeah.
Yeah.
but it was just the fact that it fucking drug on, man.
Yeah.
The meet was stupid full. We had 4 full flights with like 15 plus people. So this shit
dude,
was packed.
They were full.
Yeah.
You either split it into 2 days or you do 45 lifters.
For sure do 2
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2
no,
days.
yeah.
For sure do 2 days.
Yeah, so I was there. So I got there at 8 a.m. and I left probably right at like 7. So I was there for 11 hours.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
We were there for what? 8?
and yeah, eight.
Yeah,
9.
you guys were there for
Dude, I was
for a while too,
hypoglycemic
man.
as fuck, dude. Dude, oh my god,
Dude, I don't know how I did it, to be honest.
yeah. Sometimes I just fucking walked away because I was like, I don't even fucking know what I'm doing here right now. Like,
Yeah.
broke down, bought those tacos.
I didn't even fucking eat anything all
yeah,
day.
you didn't eat nothing.
And it was kind of good for me though because I needed to fast and that kind of fucking
Lose
made me
weight?
fast. So
Yeah. And I mean, there was a shit ton of people there. It seemed like it was a lot. I don't know, explain this. It was like the same thing as like what we're used to, like a USPA meet.
right.
I kind of felt like that, but I mean, obviously, like
Some
the.
calls.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there were some calls that were,
Some things
you
were
know,
interesting.
but for the most part, I thought the judging was pretty fair.
Yeah.
It was decent. It was decent, especially on the squats. Squats have
Yeah.
surprised me a lot.
Like it was a lot different than like from like the videos you see on
Yeah.
Facebook, like the Reebok Record Breakers meet.
Yeah.
Like it was totally different than that. Totally different.
I think it was fair.
Like
I mean,
you actually had the pause on the bench. Like he held me down there on my last one for a solid 1 count.
Yeah.
Like I was watching the video and I went back and like as soon as I paused and he said press, it was like a 1/1000.
Yeah.
So that was a fair, good pause. All the depth calls I thought were decent. Like there were some that were probably a little bit iffy, but that's just like the human nature of it, I feel.
mhm.
So I mean, but like for the most part, I thought it went good. It's just the fact that it was way too fucking long, man. Like it was
How
just
many lifters was? Do you know?
How many lifters were there?
Yeah,
There had to have been 60 plus.
That would have
yeah.
been
At least
It
60.
had to be more than
Fif-
60.
15,
At least 60.
15
man.
a flight at least.
Yeah.
15 a flight.
Yeah, at
Remember
least.
that was 4 flights? 4 flights?
Yeah.
60.
Is that 60? Yeah, 60. Yeah, man, I was if it was more efficient, it would have been a lot.
Oh,
better.
yes.
But yeah.
And the fact that it wasn't really efficient, like they kind of like took their time. They took long ass breaks, like
Long
at the
ass breaks.
yeah. So like the rules briefing or whatever, like in the morning, the lady said that there wasn't gonna be any breaks. Like they were just gonna go through it. And I was like, cool, we're gonna get out of here at a decent time, right on. But no, they kept fucking taking 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute breaks, and they kept having to like sweep up off the floor, like whatever the fuck they were doing in between like deadlifts and all that shit, and like it was just like, come on, man, like I've been here for fucking 11 hours, like let's get this shit over with,
Yeah.
So anyways, but other than that, I thought it was great.
All right.
I really, really enjoyed it. So
Let's go through let's go through your squats, but also shout out to the 2 fucking Indian guys.
oh, the fucking first timers. Yes.
And there's obviously everybody has to do their first meet somewhere,
Yes.
but fucking do yourself a favor and do everyone watching you a favor. Come prepared.
Okay.
Come prepared. Hold on.
I gotta admit, dude, they were one of.
I don't
first
give a
of all,
fuck if they were 6 years. I've seen 10-year-olds lift better than them.
It was the coach's fault.
Sure.
Okay, so I didn't know.
Okay,
I knew
yeah.
they were young, but I didn't know until I saw them talking to like this trainer girl.
Yeah.
She's either, I think she was a trainer or either like
She
a high
was.
school PE
Something.
teacher. She was something.
High school
like
PE.
like I think so because I think on the
Maybe,
belt
yeah.
it says Lion Pride or something. So it was a high school teacher.
All right.
Yeah, that encouraged them to
Okay.
do the meet, and she did a horrible job guiding them. This guy
Very
missed.
bad.
This guy missed 3 squats in a row.
He
That was
bombed out.
easy for him. That was easy for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
bombed out.
He
I-
bombed.
Yeah. I mean, you could give it up to like being nervous a little bit, but not like that. If you train it
I
enough,
don't think he was nervous though.
I'm saying it could, if he wanted to make an excuse.
Oh,
like, sure,
okay,
go ahead.
yeah.
But like, dude, I don't know. You're just not ready for something like that.
Don't let the kid buy fucking don't let him lift in Air Maxes. First of all, okay, like I'd rather have him
Yeah, that was
lift in
ridiculous.
slippers, house slippers, than
Yeah.
Air Maxes.
fucking tennis
Oh
shoes.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Like I think it's the coach's fault. Honestly,
I
it's
agree.
the coach's fault.
No, yeah.
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 And
But I mean, like, you gotta like have some kind of self-awareness. Like,
yeah.
you're on Instagram, you're on YouTube, you're somewhere watching other people
You
do
should at
this.
least know what's going on.
Yeah.
know.
When you look at your
Like,
lifts,
you don't come in there fucking blind like that.
when you look at
know?
your training and your lifts, and you go online and look at other people's, it should look kind of the same. At
Kind
least
of, yeah.
form-wise or technique-wise.
Yeah. Fuck,
It was. I was embarrassed for them. Like, it was bad.
yeah.
It's like
Like, I don't even want to talk shit because I was like you were saying, I'm more upset of the people that were prepping them for this.
It's like that photo of like all the like bodybuilders, and then that one guy, the not tan guy,
the fucking pudgy,
pudgy,
guys.
like
Yeah.
Oh yes,
you know,
yes,
like
yes.
you if you don't like something, like well, I'm pretty sure they probably like lifting, but don't disrespect the sport. Even though like everyone's like, oh, do your first meet, do your research first
Yeah.
before you pay $80 to go into a meet, and you're gonna look like a fool
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
and disrespect
I
the
agree.
sport.
This is what
I
I don't
agree.
understand. One of them, they both bombed one of them made their last lift,
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
last squat,
Mhm.
and then they got another attempt. I didn't understand that.
I think they loaded wrong or something. It was a wrong
Okay.
person. It was something
It might
like
have
that.
been that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I didn't understand that one. I was like,
Yeah.
how the fuck is this fool getting a fourth attempt?
I didn't even see that. I didn't even see the fourth.
I didn't even know I saw him lifting it,
saw
but I
it,
wasn't
yeah.
sure what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe he broke a state record.
Oh shit.
It was a little sad.
Anyways, well, go ahead,
Yeah.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Go with your squats.
Okay, so my training leading up to this was fantastic to say the least. So we chose a nice conservative opener like I usually do. So I opened up with 413, which was easy. So whatever, nailed that. And then our next call we called 430.
Was that the most you've opened with?
Yeah. So and then my second attempt we called 435.
Yep.
Which is what I wanted.
Yeah.
But obviously I had to make sure with my man over here, what he saw, like what I felt and everything. So, yeah, we went 435 and it was good. It felt good. No issues. And then from there, we were kind of debating on either 451 or 457. For my training numbers, percentages, I was basing them off of 450. So I knew I was good for at least 450.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
but we came to the executive decision to do 457, and it was the right call.
Yeah, it was good.
It was definitely the right call. Like, I don't think I could have got the next one for 60 something. I mean,
62, I think it is.
maybe, maybe I probably could have squeaked it out, but I mean, I wasn't.
I think it would have ruined your day if you had to fucking completely grind it.
Yeah. So the 457 was the perfect call on that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I ended 3 for 3 on squats with the 457. That's a 5 kilo or 11 pound competition PR. That's a 11 pound all time PR as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then bench, we opened up with 308 again, something nice, nice and easy. I was basing my numbers off of 345, which is my previous gym max, which is pretty recently.
Yeah.
So yeah, I opened up with 308 and it was good. Went up fine, whatever. And then from there we decided on 319 for a second attempt, which was good. It wasn't like the fastest or anything like that, but I was really focused on trying to keep my ass on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was a big thing for me.
Mhm.
Like I was really trying not to get any red lights or anything like that. So I was really focused on keeping my ass tight and on the bench. So so second attempt 315 was good. All white lights again. And then from there we jumped to 330 for my final one. So it was either going to be 325 or 330, and obviously we decided on 330, which again was the right call because I didn't have anything left.
Yeah.
Like that was it. Like that was it.
that
It was
was a
fucking
fucking-
grind city, which is
Yeah.
I mean, it was grind city, which is what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, I grinded that out, and I got all white lights again. So I went 3 for 3 on bench. I was 6 for 6 for the day already. All white lights. I haven't got one red light yet. So, and then coming into deadlift, which is probably my my strongest lift during this prep. I feel like my deadlift really took off
Yeah.
during all this. So I opened up with a nice 512, which is well over what I usually open up with.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say because you've definitely, especially in the past, definitely struggled with
yeah.
anything past your openers sometimes.
No, yeah, like I don't know, like what it's been with my deadlift, like lately or like earlier on. Like I just really had a lot of trouble with it. Like I don't know, I couldn't really find the right starting position or or this or that. But here recently, I think I really found something that's really working for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So and then
Maybe the stiff bar help.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we did 4 weeks of stiff bar leading up to this. I worked up to a 500 for 2, which is a PR stiff bar, whatever. So so that was good. So anyways, so my opener was 512, which is about 20 pounds over what I usually open up with. So so that was good. So that flew like normal. Like all my warm-ups were moving great. Just as I thought. Everything was fine. Everything was. I felt good. I didn't feel tired or anything. I didn't feel like sore or anything from squats or anything like that. My second attempt, we went to 535, which is a 5 pound all-time PR.
Yep.
Yeah. So I smoked that as well. It was it was pretty good. And then from there, I gave it up to my man over here. I said, go up there and tell him what you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me. But I knew in my mind it was going to be 551 or 556. Like, I knew it because I knew he wouldn't shortchange me.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, like I just didn't, like when I was thinking about it and I was talking to David about it, I was like, in my mind, I didn't want to disappoint you by giving you something light. Because you're one of those people that even though you're struggling, or you could look like you're struggling, it's still fairly easy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
got
like-
that Hayden Bull effect. So
I mean, your second attempt wasn't a grind.
no, it wasn't a grind,
No,
but it wasn't
no, no.
as
Yeah.
fast as his first
Like,
one.
I-
Oh no,
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't
And that's
think you're-
kind of where he comes into his own is when it's smooth, but it's not fast. That's when
Yeah.
it's working.
Like I'm not explosive at all. Like
Yeah.
I don't have that rip effect off the ground or anything like that.
Yeah,
Like
I
I'm
mean,
usually just really nice and smooth. You know, like I really stay the same pace through the whole lift.
Yeah,
like no matter
exactly.
what. Like no matter the weight. Like I usually stay at the same speed. There is really not really a sticking point. I think.
yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't gonna be a 10-pound jump. I knew it was at least.
No,
gonna be
that's why I
15.
didn't want to.
Yeah, it was gonna be at least
Yeah.
15.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So my training number that I was going off of for this meet prep was 5:45.
Yeah.
So so I knew I was at least good for that.
Mm.
So, but I mean, I didn't know, whether or not everything was gonna feel good, but the 5:35 felt good. So then I was like, hey, go fucking tell them, whichever you want, but don't tell me.
Yeah.
So he did, and then it was heavy as fuck. I'll tell you that.
Hell yeah.
I was like, okay, this is gonna be 550 something. Like I knew it was gonna be 551 or 556.
Right.
So I went for it. It was nice and slow off the ground. I was like, oh shit,
Slow and
okay.
Steady wins the race.
Yeah, so I got a little bit of fishing pole effect on my back, but I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so I came up, nice.
Yeah, dude,
nice
I
and
was-
smooth. Like I didn't feel like it was that much of a grind. Honestly.
I think I was more nervous than you were because you didn't even know what the fuck it was.
No.
So
No.
I was like, dude, I really hope he gets this because I don't want to fucking,
Yeah. I mean,
I
it'd
didn't-
be
the-
fine
the
if I
only
missed
thing
it.
I
like-
didn't want. If you would have missed it at your knees, I'd be like, okay, he's close, but he's not there.
Yeah.
If you would have missed it off the ground, dude, I would have been mad at myself for.
Yeah.
That was only
You know what I mean?
the only part that I was kind of nervous is off the ground.
Yeah.
Once you got it towards your
that's-
like knee, like oh no,
Yeah.
your shin. Once
Yeah.
you got him,
Yeah.
like
He got
Brennan's
over his
fine.
shin, and I was like, okay,
Brennan's
it's going.
fine.
It's
Yeah.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my weakness, or like that's been my weakness for a while. Is that initial off the ground?
Yeah.
But like if I could break it off the ground, then I'm probably 95% that I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
So, and I attempted 550 like back in like December or November of last year, and I got it to like my knees, and then it just wouldn't happen.
That was at Stan. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
yeah,
remember that. I
yeah. That
remember
was like
that.
the last couple weeks. Stan was open, so. And then, so 556 was good. Got all white lights, 3 for 3 on deadlift, 9 for 9 for the day. All white lights. I didn't get one red light that I know of.
Yeah.
And I think my total was 1345 or something like
Yeah.
that. So that's a 60 something pound total PR. That's a 33 pound competition deadlift PR, and that's a 26 pound all time PR. So overall, it was a fucking great day. For me anyways. But I knew that I was going to have a good day, to be honest. My training was so good leading up to this. Like I didn't really have any, I guess, quote unquote bad days
Right.
during any of this. Like I felt like everything was on point. Like all the numbers and reps and sets that Martin over here programmed for me were just like on the money. Like it was hard enough, and it was difficult enough to like challenge me and to challenge my strength and to help build that over time. But like it wasn't like he was overshooting,
Right.
for anything. So that
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of grinding out working sets. I'm not,
No.
especially like getting that close to me, because then that means you're just fucking frying yourself.
And so that's what I really appreciate about that. And then the week before, I took the whole week off before, so I was nice and rested. I weighed in at 215, so I was still 5 pounds under what the weight class was, which is fine. That's what I knew I was going to be anyway.
Yeah.
So, and then I ate a lot, the day before or the night before, and I ate a lot the day of, and everything fucking came together perfectly.
Yeah.
Like like just how like a meat like should go together, like in your head, you know, your training goes so good. You're like, okay, you know, like I'm gonna kill this meat, you know. But like usually that doesn't happen to most people, you know.
No.
So, you know, but like
9
this,
for 9 is amazing. That's good.
Yeah,
well, but it's 9 for 9 with PRs and
PRs,
everything.
yeah,
So, you know, and like just to feel that good during all of it, like it was fucking amazing. Like it was the best meat I've ever had. And I've done 7 of these now. So,
Woo.
yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta go meet Sandra outside. So
Oh,
talk amongst yourselves.
Oh.
Did you talk to anyone during the meet? Did you guys talk? Anyone?
There's like one guy that like came up to me and he's like, "Oh hey, you know, blah blah blah."
Was that Matt guy?
Like I like the way that you lift. You know, like you lift so smooth and so controlled and all that.
Is it the ball guy?
He said a couple things to me. He's like, "Oh, you know, like I wish I could lift as smooth as you or something like that." And I was
Yeah.
like, nah, you know, thanks, you know, whatever.
Come fucking hear Saunders.
I know, fucking his fucking girly laugh.
He's gonna fucking hear this after.
But like no, you know, like I'm not really like a talkative type of guy. You know, like I really like to keep to myself, especially like at a meet. You know, like it is serious, you know, but in a way, it's not. You know. You know, like I don't get paid to do any of this. You know, I pay hundreds of dollars to do this. So, you know, like I do it all for fun. I love this shit. You know, it's what I like to do. And I plan on keep doing it. So,
yeah, that's good. No.
yeah. So again, shout out to everybody who showed up and, you know, supported me during this, and David, Martin, Saunders, everyone else. So just want to thank all you guys. Round of applause.
Martin is getting the Texas squat bar.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's getting it right now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why Saunders dropping it off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
Good prep.
I didn't even have that for mine.
What, you know, it's all good.
No, yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah, so overall, fucking great day. And my back's a little sore today, but I mean, not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. So.
Fucking.
Fuck. So to go back on the 9 for 9 thing, like, I think we've been over this before. Like, if you're starting out, I would say your goal should be 9 for 9. But I think if you're like, it should be 7 to 9. Like, it can't be 6 or 9. Like, you're not there yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'd say like 6 for 9. Like you're really trying to overreach on your like third attempts. You know, like there how those.
Yeah.
Like there are those some people that just like
Shoot for
fucking
the sky.
send it on their third
Yeah.
attempts. You know, and like they're like, oh, yeah, okay, you know, I went 6 for 9.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, man. Like, you know, be strategic with your attempts. You know?
Yeah.
And like just know that, you know, like you're gonna do another one of these probably in a few months. So just remember that. Like you can always do another one.
Yeah.
So you know, you don't need to go balls to the wall every time.
Unless you're going for that shock and awe effect.
Yeah.
Shock and awe is PRs on openers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So.
And we saw, and I said the squats, and I didn't watch too much of the deadlifts other than when they were going, but the squats I was watching, there was a lot of fucking grinding and struggling.
No, there
first
was.
attempt,
In
second
the beginning,
attempts.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot.
In the beginning, in the lighter flights.
Yeah, there was.
I was very surprised by that. Maybe I was expecting it, but also was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
A little bit in the beginning, I think the flight A. I think after that B's and stuff, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I guess the lighter classes generally the more inexperienced, because generally once you're more experienced, you get a little bit fatter.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
You move up your weight class. Yeah.
David.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of
And the
which-
meet
Yeah.
that I did was called the SPF Sacramento Spring Open, just so everyone knows. So it was the SPF sanctioned meet. It was not USPA.
It didn't count.
I know Martin over here is giving me lots of shit for it,
It
but I don't
didn't
care.
count, but it's fine.
I don't care.
Well, now you know where you're at, you know, and now
It
you
was
can
fun.
actually make it
I
official.
enjoyed it. So will
I-
I do another one in the future? Probably
Not.
but
You
We'll
should
see.
do the stand strength one.
Huh?
The Stanislaus Open.
No. Dude, that's only like fucking. How long is that away now?
8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Yeah, no thanks.
No, that's too fucking soon.
I guess.
Well, I mean,
You
I
know,
guess I could.
You
but
could, but it
it's
wouldn't
like,
be pretty.
Like I don't want to do that.
You'd be like maybe openers, second attempts, and I'd probably tell you to call it. It'd be too.
Yeah, it'd be a waste.
It'd be a waste. It'd
Uh,
be a waste
And
of
it's a
money. and a waste
one-dayer
of-
one as
It's a
well.
waste of a spot and a waste of time. You know. What I
Yeah,
mean?
I
It's
guess
a
so.
1 day one as well, so it's just gonna be long as fuck
Oh,
again.
one's a 1 day, 1 2.
But it's not that many
Saturday.
though. I think it's.
It's got to be like 60.
45. No.
No, it's gonna be 60.
60.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's gonna be long, me too.
1 day ones are usually.
I guess I can
60.
go home and take a nap.
Oh no, that's true, man.
Actually, yeah, you kind of could.
Go back home and take a shit in your own toilet.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, no, I'm not doing that one, but I will be there. So
Oh
obviously,
yeah, we gonna be there, all right.
because we got our boy David over here
Officially.
officially signed up.
Officially.
Don't
No, we got to put this out there because
No.
people are gonna fucking hold you
don't
accountable.
put it
Yes,
out there.
yes.
Yes.
And then
Especially
plus,
the
you
way
know, like
I'm
all the
lifting.
other people that we've lifted with at the old stand strength. So
Yeah.
a lot-
you
a
know,
lot of
and it's
people
gonna be
say
really awesome to have a meet in our little area over here. You know, it's like we've been fucking driving all over California and all this
Mhm.
shit. So
North to south.
Yep.
yeah.
2 meets a year.
So,
I
you
ain't
know.
going nowhere then.
Yeah, literally.
So it's
You know
really
what I mean?
nice, to be able to sleep in your own bed and eat at your fucking favorite restaurants and
Yeah, weigh in when you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
yeah, you get to figure out how you weigh in and shit like that. So
Cry in your own shower.
yeah, go get a nice rub and tug at the massage parlor down the
Oh yeah,
street.
it's 60 lifters.
Patriot
Yeah.
owners.
60 lifters.
Yeah, so I actually thought about doing it like a while ago. I was like, like I might be able to do it, but then I was like, nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
It'll be a good first second meet for someone.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I know there's plans to do a qualified meet
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the future, so
We'll see what happens.
so we
Yeah,
start
that's what
doing
they
like class
said.
1 shit like that, then we're talking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then daddy's ears perk up. You know what I mean?
Something else perks up too, if you know
You
what
gotta
I mean.
qualify. You know what I'm saying?
oh.
I'm looking over the tall grass. Who's out there? Huh?
You can get some good lifters here too. I mean, that's
Dude, there's some monsters,
Yeah.
dude.
No,
There's
yeah, like with
monsters
this,
hiding in the bushes right now.
with this news that there's gonna be an old school iron, that's gonna bring, I think, a whole new dynamic to this powerlifting area. 'Cause, like old school iron is known.
Yeah.
They're known everywhere. They got gyms everywhere now. It seems like. So
And
it's
they-
gonna bring a whole nother
Even
atmosphere, I
with
think.
just if you've been to go watch a meet or you've been in one of their meets
No,
or
yeah,
a
yeah,
meet held by them,
that's true.
it's gonna be good. You know what I
Yep.
mean? They bring a good product every time,
Absolutely.
and the owners and everybody over there, they're real lifters. They're not just some fucking.
No, yeah, they are.
You know what
They're a
I'm
bunch
saying?
of savages there. Like if
Yeah.
you ever, been there, like seen videos on Instagram or, been there for a meet, that they're the real fucking deal. And so, it's like they're legit. So shout out to
Also-
them for expanding down here.
I'm gonna throw also if anybody in the 209 that's not gonna lift at it or listens to this, we're gonna need some spotters and some loaders. So y'all want free lunch
Spotters and
and are
loaders.
feeling the fucking
Maybe
get
a
a workout in
Probably a shirt, I bet.
Dude.
and a shirt, yeah.
Yeah.
Get a fucking workout in is an understatement.
Yeah.
And it's probably gonna be hot as fuck because it's May.
It's May. It'll be warm.
Be
It'll
prepared to
toasty.
sweat your balls off.
Toasty.
Get a sick pump.
Yeah, but you're about to be part of history. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, I didn't buy the T-shirt when I signed up.
Oh, you probably buy one there. They'll have some there.
Oh yeah, they'll have it there.
They'll
They'll
probably
it
have them on sale at the end.
there. Yeah.
$2.
No, they'll probably be like $10.
I'm excited to see what the old school Iron Modesto is gonna look like. 'Cause you know how every gym has their own character. I feel
Sure.
like
Yeah.
Stand Strength was a little too box in the box gyms. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Like a little clean cut.
Oh, I see
little
what you
clean
mean.
cut.
I
It's
see
clean
what you
cut.
mean.
So I'm ready to see what the old school Iron Modesto.
Right,
Eventually what kind of hardware you're gonna acquire for the gym.
Right.
At least kind of marked up.
Yeah.
graffiti on the wall. Fucking Juanita
Yeah.
from the flea market coming in and spray paint.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
I would love to see more people from the area that are interested in it, or are low key power builders, tactical
power building.
Shit.
TM,
You know what I'm
tactical
saying?
power building.
Yep. Trademark pending.
And I really wish people weren't so self-conscious about how they lift or what they lift. You know what I mean? Or how they, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Yes, like that's a big one. Like people are like, oh, I'm not strong enough to do
don't-
meat.
yeah.
No.
Don't get it twisted. If I saw two Indian guys open with
Yeah.
80 pounds,
They
you're
had the
strong
fucking
enough.
little plates on the bar for deadlift.
You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
like how the fuck does that work?
yeah.
You got the fucking 10-kilo plates on the deadlift bar.
Yeah.
You tell me how that works.
Yeah.
Also, fucking humble yourself when you get in, all right? I don't want
Yeah.
to see no fucking stringers. Like just spaghetti
No
strap
Gymshark
stringers.
stringers
Yeah,
allowed.
yeah.
No, yeah, but to those people who think they aren't quote unquote strong enough, nah, man. Like get that mentality out of your head. Get
Yeah.
on a basic free program. You can find them on Google.
You
Follow
can do
that
some
shit. Pick a meet within that time it's gonna end, and fucking do one. Do
Yeah.
your research on it. Read the rule book, or kind of glance through it, or get some key points out of it. Make sure you got the right equipment.
Learn the culture.
I would say,
Yes.
go
learn
to
the
a meet.
commands. A big one is learning the commands. Like
Just like you would go to a fucking football game.
yeah, baseball game, or it's
You go get
it's
drunk
the same
on Thursday
shit.
nights at the Minnesota. Go to a fucking powerlifting
It's the
meet
same shit. Yeah.
and fucking learn how this shit is ran and how it works. And
Yes.
see how people lift.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
environment.
Yes.
That's a good fucking advice. If you're
Yeah.
gonna do a fucking powerlifting meet,
Attend
go
one first.
watch one.
Go
Yes.
watch one, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
And pay attention. Don't just go there and fuck off.
Yeah.
Like go there and
Pay
actually
attention, yeah.
listen to what's going on.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
notes.
Because I went.
You could stand by the fucking the coach's area.
Yeah, you
know,
can go up and
watch how these
stand
guys
right
get
fucking
ready.
there if you want to. Like you don't need to stand in the back.
Yeah.
Watch the USPA instructional video on YouTube.
Is there one?
Yeah, they
There
tell you how to
probably
miss,
is, yeah.
not to miss command and shit. They
Oh,
they
okay.
have one. They have
Yeah,
one.
I'm sure
Oh.
there's a bunch.
I
everywhere.
watch all that shit
Yeah.
before I
Oh
went.
man, you should.
Yeah.
You should.
Did it
It's,
by myself,
Yeah.
it's there for a reason.
It is there for a
You know, so you don't get
God.
fucking noobs
Yeah.
like this, and then
And
you
you
kind of
can-
kill the whole vibe of it.
And you can go on whatever federation. Usually, if you're in the right federation, their rule book is online. You can download it.
Yeah,
You can read it.
that's true.
You can email them if you have questions.
Yep.
Even on Instagram, they're pretty good at responding. If you
Or
really
reach
wanna
out
get involved,
to or just reach out to somebody who's done a meet in that
Yeah.
federation or whatever. you know?
if
Don't be
somebody's
afraid to ask questions.
if
Man.
somebody's got slingshot gear on, more than likely they've done a meet.
Yeah, now I met Brandon.
Oh, that's my camo gangster raps.
Yeah,
Lured in David over
Get
here.
yourself some gangster rap. Go to an In Shape and
Yeah.
find some friends.
Yeah.
Put on your strong sleeves and
Yeah.
you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't be scared.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
It's fucking
And definitely get that mentality out of your head that you're not strong enough.
yeah. Be
No.
like David. He just talks to everyone and everybody.
Yeah, just
doesn't-
be friendly with everyone. and
Everybody
you're
loves
good.
me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Let's go with
I'm saying everyone. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Yesterday was fucking funny as fuck, man. We were just fucking joking around the whole fucking time. And
yeah, to see, like that's what I love about it. Like it's like
fucking-
serious.
Hey,
you know?
shout out to fucking Saunders' cousin Mark, bro. That dude was a soldier, stood there the whole
I
time,
know.
fucking laughing at the dumbass shit. we
I
were
know, man.
saying.
We're saying all this racist shit. He's just sitting there laughing.
See, I don't even know half the shit I say.
I know, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like, people will send me like little like clips of like shit that we say on here, and I'm like, dude, I don't remember saying that. Like, I legit don't remember saying that.
Oh yeah. And another tip for or I guess piece of advice for your first whatever powerlifting meet: bring a buddy, your friend, your mom or dad. Have someone there that you can kind of
Yeah.
be like someone be there for you. Like they don't necessarily need to know anything, but just somewhere to be there to lighten the mood for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so you're not as nervous and all this shit. you know
Don't
what I'm
bring
saying?
anyone who doesn't want to be there, too.
For sure.
Warn their
Okay,
ass
that's
it's gonna
true.
Be expect 8 hours long.
No,
Expect
that's
8
true.
hours.
That's true. Yeah.
That's the one thing I don't
Expect
ever.
her to be there all fucking day, literally.
I hate inviting people to powerlifting meets because I'm
Yeah.
just like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna be up there for 9 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
And be up there for like
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna wait for like 2 hours, and then be up there for another 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's long.
Yeah.
It's long.
I mean, that's the only thing about that's another downside about bringing somebody with you is that like it's not very entertaining for them. Especially if they're not into it. So like if you have a whatever significant other, whatever it is, and they're not really into it. I mean, I don't know. Like they might tough it out for you if they love you. I mean,
They
I don't
better
know.
tough it out for you.
Or you can just be like, hey, you can sit this one out.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
that's you.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But just like, and we've gone over this before, but if you can't bring your coach or your training partner, just I mean you should, but just so somebody understands how you lift and how, especially like second, third attempts.
Yeah.
Just like the same thing with Brandon. Like I know how he lifts and I know like he can grind. So I you sometimes you can push the envelope a little bit and
Yeah.
kind of have confidence in their ability. So
Mhm.
and then sometimes you're gonna doubt yourself if you're just picking your own numbers too.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't have the
Absolutely.
outside perspective when you're lifting.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
every fucking every day when I lift, I'm always asking, oh, how'd that look?
Yeah.
Because it'll feel like shit, but it'll
No,
look fast.
yeah,
or vice
exactly.
versa. You feel good, but it'll look like shit.
Yeah.
That's usually not the case, but usually it feels like shit, but it looks good.
Yep. Yeah, so that's another piece of advice for bringing someone else with you.
Yeah. Even if you just have them record you, and then you can
yeah,
kind of gauge yourself.
yeah, there you go.
Just have the video, so then you're like, okay, that looked kind of decent. I'll push it this much. You know?
Yeah.
Like David, you never know. It'll look fast into the next one.
Next one, he can't even
Look
break.
faster.
Yeah. Then the next day, he can't break 365
Yeah, you know
off
what
the
I'm
ground.
saying?
Oh my goodness.
It's hard to bench 365, man.
Oh shit.
Off the ground, huh?
Off the ground.
Well,
It's-
what is this? I'm 2 weeks out.
Yep.
You're a day less than 2 weeks out.
Day less than 2 weeks out. I got about 6 more days of training.
Oh shit!
Yep.
I forgot, huh? It's your top.
Yeah.
Your top sets.
Yep.
I'm gonna die today. I'm
He's got a
telling you
nice
right
doozy today.
now. I got a fucking.
He's got to hit a max today.
I got over 500 today.
He's got his old max
And
today.
then tomorrow I got the command pauses for benching,
Ooh.
and it's
Gonna get
it's going
spicy.
all the way up. It's all the way up.
Spicy.
We're RP 11 it right now.
All the way up.
We're RPing 11 the fuck out of
RP
everything.
11.
Cool.
All right, David.
Signing off. Sure.
Shout out to everyone for listening to us and supporting us. We appreciate it.
Yes, and be sure to share this with your friends, like David said in the beginning.
Yes.
And
Follow our IG. I mean, I know we don't really post much on there, but
we
just
post
go
the
ahead and follow.
episodes, but-
Just go ahead and follow.
and
Bye.
just listen. Fuck,
Bye.
you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
listen.
No, that's true. Yeah, just listen. Don't give a shit about the Instagram. Just fucking listen to
Buy
us.
us some followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
Buy us.
Yeah. Go on Russian internet.
Yeah, buy
and,
some bots.
and get us a couple hundred bots and have them start a race war with other people, and that'll attract more listeners for us.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you.
Biden 2020.
Oh boy, here we
I'm
go.
cutting that out, dude.
Ah.
Here